Little presidential politics in this portion. Babe Buchanan, were you surprised that Ron Paul won the straw vote at CPAC?
Not in the least. The CPAC was packed full of young people, and what are they worried about there? They are worried about that deficit. That's something that he's been key on. They're also worried about the enormous expense of the wars, and there he comes right home. Ron Paul has been out there. You know what the interesting thing is, in the early days of those debates in the Republican primary, I was at most all of them, and people ridiculed Ron Paul when he spoke out. He just kept saying the same thing. He's been very consistent, and he's got an incredible following across this country.
All right, Leslie, are you concerned or happy that Sarah Palin is a threat? Or is she a threat?
I don't think she's a threat. I don't think she's a threat. And one of the reasons I don't think she's a threat is what 32% of Republicans are saying, look, like her, wouldn't vote for her, don't think she's qualified to be president. I don't think she's going to run, Larry. I really don't think she's going to run. If she did, she is great fodder for talk show hosts. And as a liberal Democrat, I think that we will have an easy victory over that. But I don't think that she will be the candidate the party puts forward.
Stephen, will the Tea Party have a powerful impact?
Absolutely. I think the whole Tea Party movement is just going to continue to build and build. Can't talk about Sarah Palin. It's a little unfair. I'm her favorite Baldwin, which she stated on Saturday Night Live, Larry. But when I was there at CPAC and we did this thing called the X-Pac Lounge for the young people, it was the young people that I see kind of rallying right now. We're getting ready.
But Ron Paul got the vote.
Ron Paul got, but only 2,400 kids participated in that straw poll. A lot of them were his followers. A wonderful sponsor of the X-Pac thing, this incredible organization called Choose for Troops, is going to sponsor now the X-Pac bus tour, because now we have all these conservative groups at all these colleges throughout the country that want to see this change coming.
Peter, do you expect a big change in the House and Senate this fall?
Yeah, I think the Republicans are going to do really, really well. They're going to pick up a lot of seats. I don't know if they'll pick up the Senate, but I think it's entirely possible. Look, when you're running and unemployment is this bad, Americans don't like all the deficit spending and the bailouts and the takeover of the auto companies. If it had proven, if they were seeing the results, and I think they actually will start to see the results in the next couple of years, then I think they would be more accepting of it. But Obama has the worst of all worlds right now, which is that people don't like the medicine and the disease has not been cured.
The worst of all worlds.
On your side.
The medicine he's delivered isn't working worth a hoot, and people, there's no consumer confidence out there. Banks continue to fail at huge numbers. You have more and more layoffs, and inflation is looming. So for heaven's sakes, you know, this medicine you're giving us clearly isn't working, fella, and he hasn't figured it out.
With all due respect, if we had not passed a stimulus bill, I think unemployment would be 15, even 20%. And this is not a liberal point of view.
Top economists say it would top 13%. It would be much higher than 10%.
Are those the guys that work for him?
Yeah, no, these are the people who believe in what John Maynard Keynes says, which is when there's no consumer demand and no business demand, the government has to step in. It's pretty elementary economics.
And this jobs bill isn't a jobs bill. And even the credit that they're giving the businesses who are going to get it say, we can't use this. We can't be hiring people to get a credit. We need sales in order to hire people. They don't understand what's happening in this country.
Republicans vote against a bill that's entitled Jobs Bill. That doesn't resonate well with the American people.
You could disagree with it. Thank you all very much. We'll have you all back.